Hey everyone, welcome to today's sauna talk. So today's sauna talk, we're going to be talking about how to develop what are my secrets to developing glutes. Now, one thing that past 6 years that I've really specialized in is female body composition, and especially developing gluteal muscles for females. Now, how do I do it? Now, one thing that as you all who have been following for a while know, I genuinely believe in strength training. Stronger people are harder to kill. Just standard fact. If you're strong in the gym, you're strong in the mind. Now, what I do with females is I make them strong as heck. Same goes for guys. You're all gonna get strong no matter what. So, how do I develop glute muscles for people? Now, it is simple, but it's not simple. It's not as simple as what a lot of people will say that are in the strength camp. It's, oh, just get a strong squat, get a strong deadlift, and your ass will come. Nah. There are quite a lot of lifters out there at an international level that have a strong squat, a strong deadlift, and they don't really have much of an ass. And you have some lifters that don't really have big lifts, but they've got a great set of glutes. So what is the differential factor between the two? It's technique. So how do you do your squat and how do you do your deadlift is going to determine hugely which muscles are overactivated. So for example, if you look at a high bar back squat versus an extreme low bar back squat, the difference in muscle recruitment is huge. Your high bar is going to predominantly activate your quads and hip flexors. Whereas if you're doing an extreme low bar squat, you're going to be predominantly activating your hamstrings and glutes. Now, on top of bar position, it's not just as simple as, okay, just hold the bar a certain way or deadlift a certain way. You've then got to look at movement timings. So for example, sumo deadlift is a great example. If you look at your sumo, the point in time with which you execute certain parts of the lift or the times that you engage certain joints will hugely affect which muscles are being active. So if you use a sumo deadlift as an example, you're looking to initiate with a leg drive, which means you think like you're squatting, until your knees are straight. Once you've locked your knees, you then complete the lift by driving your hips forward. Now, this is a big mistake that a lot of sumo lifters do, is they just try and lock their knees and hips at the same time. Now, if you analyze the movement of the top sumo lifters in the world and analyze their movement slowly, you'll see every single top sumo lifter in the world has this in common. Knees lock into hip extension. So that is the key to any sort of glute development, is movement, timing, and setup. So depending on which movement you're setting up on is going to change which limbs or which joints are going to lock or engage first or disengage first. So for example, squat, you're looking to initiate by breaking at the hips first over the knee joint if you're trying to overactivate your posterior chain. Now, of course, this only works if you're in a low bar position, and you have to know how to low bar correctly. Being brutally honest, most people who low bar aren't low barring. And most that think they're low barring, they ain't low barring correctly, and they don't have that bar set up low enough to justify calling it a low bar. So inevitably, my secret for developing glutes is strength training, but strength training with correct movement mechanics or timing of opening, closing joints. So if you're looking to develop glutes, yes, you can spend hours and weeks and months and years doing rear kickbacks and all that banded crap to get activations, or you can learn how to move correctly in a strong manner, and doing that will develop your glutes in your body faster than anyone can ever believe. Happy lifting and hope you develop some glutes.